Today I want to walk you through how to use your wax seal stencil. So this is a fun little tool that can add a fun technique to the edge of your seals. So what I have here today for supplies, I have, of course, my stencil. I have my stamp from the box, and I also got another stamp that I wanted to try it with. I have some parchment paper, and then I just grabbed my closest glue gun. So I've got this kind of mauve colored wax in here. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you need to have your stencil placed on either the surface of the item you're pouring on, so like your envelope or gift tag, or you want to do it on parchment paper or a silicone mat. Next step is going to be the pour. So we're going to pour our wax into this stencil, and that would be about how much we would use for a regular seal, but we're going to need to go a little bit more wax so that it will fill all the way to the edge. Then we're going to take one of our stamps, place it in the center and press and let go. And you can see I could have gotten a tiny bit more wax on this side and this side. It's not all the way going to the edge. It looks like it's filling in now as it's cooling, but I think on the next round we can use a tiny bit more wax to help with that. From here, I'm gonna let it cool, and then we'll remove it and see how it turned out. All right, I've let it cool for a little bit longer than I normally would, just to make sure that it's all the way cool. From here, I can just remove it from the paper, and it's just gonna come right out. So there you have it. Super cute. It is a lot thicker than a normal seal. So you can see this side was where I had more wax and this side is where I had less. So I feel like even maybe getting to this thickness would be better. This side seems a little thick, but I still think it's super cute. One thing that I thought would happen, or that I've seen happen, is where you pour it and it will give you kind of a funny edge. And these edges, they look pretty good actually, but what I was thinking you could do if you do get a funny edge, you could use just one of these little lighters and just remelt real quick. Like for example, that little spot's a little funny. If we wanted to smooth it out, we could melt a little bit like that and kind of smooth that out a little bit. But you just want to be careful with that you don't do too much. But look how cute that is. That's so fun. Let's try it with our stamp that came in the October box and see how it comes. So this time I'm going to see if I can get a little bit less wax so I can have it be a little bit thinner. I'm thinking that's pretty close. And then I'll take my stamp, I'm going to place it in. Well, I don't think I got quite enough. So I think that's the trickiest part of making these, is you want to make sure you get enough wax, but then you don't want too much or you're going to get it like really thick. But I think it still looks cute from the top, so I think the thickness is okay. So this one's not going to work out, so maybe let's try it one more time and see if I can get the right amount of wax. All right, so we can just pull this one off, and it does come off really easily, which is nice. So this one kind of works for kind of like spooky Halloween-y vibe, just like a more organic edge. So I think it's still cute. Let's try, this isn't too hot, so I think we can go one more time. And this doesn't really get that hot either, so I don't think that's gonna be an issue with the wax sticking to it. Well, let's try one more time. And I'm gonna err on the side of more wax to make sure I fill it. So as it's pooling, I mean, it's getting close to the inner edges of it. And then I'm gonna press. And I'm pushing down a little bit more than I normally would so that it will spread the wax to fill. So that is something about these, is the inside depth of, can you guys see that? The inside depth of how deep the seal is a lot more than normal, I would say. All right, let's let this one cool. I think this one's gonna turn out super cute. All right, so let's check this out. comes off really easily. I'm trying to see if pulling up or down works better. I think up. But yeah, I'm loving this. Nothing's getting stuck on the edges. The edges of the stencil leave a pretty clean impression on this, and then we just have to pop this off. I will say it's a little harder to get it off because it is so deep. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I feel like I could have lined it up a little better, but regardless, I love it. So fun, and it's just like a cute kind of unique way to add something fun to the edge of your seal. So it looks super cute with our stamp from the October Wax Seal Club box, but I mean, it looks so cute with this one too. Like imagine it with different flowers and things, because it kind of looks like a flower on the edge. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions about this, about using your wax seal stamp from your box, and talk to you next time.